For 3 years now, we've been being told that Kaylee was moving to Texas so that she could work closer to where her job was, so she could get a change of scenery, and that was the reason why her and Jack Ducour were no longer together. So why all of a sudden are we getting a different statement from the only two people that survived that night? Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. Disclaimer, everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Again, I'm not even going to play any clips. The world has known for 3 years all about Kaylee moving to Texas. They mention it, they being Kaylee's family, especially her parents, a lot, almost in every interview when it comes to talking about Kaylee, because that's what she was in the middle of doing when everything was halted. They mentioned it a lot here recently, talking about how their other daughter, one of their other daughters, is now also in Texas at college, not for a job, but at college, but still here in Texas. So why, all of a sudden, after 3 years, is this story being told to us differently by both Dylan and Bethany? Not just one, but both of them. And the first person that we heard it from was Bethany in her first interview on the 13th of November at Moscow Police Department with Sergeant Blaker.
Do you know why they broke up?
She was going to move to Texas.
Do you know when she was going to move to Texas?
After the semester. But then apparently she wasn't going to anymore. I don't know.
Do you know what changed your mind?
I think she wanted to stay here with all of us.
Then Dylan tells us the same thing in her interview after Bryan Kohberger's arrest on December 30th, 2022.
There was nothing ever different from what I remember. Like, nothing changed. None of them, like, quit their jobs or anything.
Okay.
The one thing I do remember is Kaylee had talked about moving to Texas. There was a few, I think it was Houston, Texas, Santa Barbara, and there's one other one she talked about. And she'd gone home, I think, for a week or so, and then the snow came, and so she didn't come back, and then she got her new Range Rover with new tires. She came home, and I think we convinced her to stay another semester, but I didn't know for sure if she was fully going to stay another semester or not.
Okay.
That was like the only change, but that was like way before, like, she had already been talking about this.
When she was talking about Texas, explain to me, how was she talking about it?
Like, she just talked about how, I don't remember what friend it was she was going to move with, but just that she was going to sell all of her furniture and get new furniture. I don't know why she exactly wanted to move. I think it's like, I wouldn't want to live in Moscow my whole adult life either. Like, it's a college town. You don't want to, like, live there forever, I guess I would say.
Right.
I think she just wanted to change. But I didn't know why it was Houston, or I think Santa Barbara was one of them. But I don't know why it was those two.
Okay.
But she had just talked about it a few times with me about doing that, and then we had, like, I think we talked to Maddie about, like, trying to convince her to stay, and Maddie had sort of convinced her to stay.
So why are they the only ones telling us that? Is that true? Or is there a reason why they're trying to make it look as if Kaylee wanted to be around everyone so bad that she would change her entire plan that she set up for herself? We have been told, again, she had already been in Austin. She had met someone online, a guy that she was going to be being roommates with once she got there. Maddie and Kaylee had never lived together. They wanted to live together, which is the whole reason why Kaylee moved into King Road to begin with. Remember, she just moved into King Road. Maddie had been there the longest. Xana, I think, second longest. Everyone else pretty much moved in at the exact same time. Right at the end of summer, start of the semester. Basically the exact same time that Kohberger was moving to WSU, Kaylee was moving into 1122 King Road. So I can get wanting to be around Maddie, maybe not being ready to leave Maddie, but to say that you don't want to leave the two people that you've only really known for like a handful of months to change the trajectory of your entire plan that you've already changed. Because remember, the story that we've gotten from the family is that she was supposed to be going to school to be a teacher. And then all of a sudden she changed her career path. Now remember, this was right after the pandemic stuff started to let up. So there was a lot of things changing, a lot of different things just going on literally in everyone's life. Everything was a mess and people were trying to figure it all out and piece things back together. So Kaylee changed her career path, and that's when she got an internship with the place that she ended up getting this really good job with, where she could work remotely from home. And she had a whole plan. And again, that's the whole reason why they claimed that her and Jack Decor broke up, because she was leaving to go to Texas. So if she was all of a sudden not going to Texas, according to Dylan and Bethany, but dating other people instead of getting back with Jack, what are we supposed to think about that scenario? You kind of will have to take this and see how many other things need to be rethought about if that really is the case. But if it is the case, why haven't we been told that from anyone else? And if it's not the case, why are these two the only ones that are saying anything? And everyone else that was friends with them, that we've seen interviews from, they're still claiming Kaylee was moving to Texas. So again, why are the only people telling us that all of a sudden Kaylee had changed her mind because she wanted to stay around everyone and not leave everyone behind? It's only coming from the two people that survived that night. The two people that waited 8 hours to call 911. The two people that are not being honest about whatever actually took place that night. The two people that are sketchy and suspicious. One of them won't show their face, won't step foot over the Idaho line literally ever again. And the other one is obviously just a really good actress. So what's going on here? Someone, please explain it to me like I'm 5, why we're getting this story now from these two and these two only. I want to know what you guys are thinking about this down in the comments. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please don't forget to leave a like on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And please don't forget to make sure that that notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives. See y'all.